morning, Grace. For those of you I can see. So I gave the team off this morning, gave them the week off, and last minute. And then woke up this morning and couldn't speak, had no voice. And so I messaged and said I was going to be dropping the keys where I would be singing a lot like Barry White this morning. And then I sent a text to Randy and called him. What time did I call you? Like 8:15? Something like that. And said, hey, you want to come sing with me this morning? And by the time we kind of worked through some stuff, because God is always faithful, my voice has returned. I'm not promising it's pretty, but it's here. And as we talked a little bit before service started, well, my heart and my belief is excellence. You can't look at the temple in the Old Testament and not know that God likes excellence. He likes pretty stuff. That's where he and I get along really well with the whole bling part. But more than excellence is his desire for sacrifice and obedience, and his heart and appreciation, I believe, for our faithfulness and just showing up. And some days, if we're honest, that's all we can do is show up. And I can tell you, as a woman who has had lots of days where all I can do is show up, that God honors that. He really does. So before we jump in, I want to, just as kind of an announcement kind of thing, tell you one, I know Eric puts up here on our projector about anyone being interested in participating with audiovisual stuff in the booth. And if you have some musical ability, we would love to have you too, because we have lots of people that, you know, help take care of grandchildren and travel, and other people that end up needing to take a little bit of time off. So it'd be really fun to be able to have some rotation, right? So people can have some breaks. And we have fun, don't we, Randy? We have fun, Paige?
We do have fun, yes.
We have fun. So, but you can't just come for the fun. You actually have to have some kind of, like, you know, musical
Work and
ability.
fun.
Let's go back to the whole excellence thing, right? The other thing is, and I've only mentioned this probably once or twice, but if we could get some more help in the audio visual, Eric Bowerman plays the guitar. I would really love to have Eric up here playing guitar with me. I know a lot of you would love to see Eric up here playing guitar with me, but he needs help up in the booth in order to make that happen, and he is happy to train anyone who is willing to be up there. So, and then the final thing that I want to share with you is that next Sunday night is the 10-year anniversary of Declare. And for those of you who are unaware of what that is, a dear friend of mine, Caleb Ingram, started a ministry in really seeing the churches become the capital C church and unite in nights of worship. And so he has been making that happen over Miami County, Montgomery County, Dart County, Shelby County for 10 years now. And I have been graciously invited, for reasons I still don't understand because I'm almost always the oldest one there, to participate on those teams. And so that will be next Sunday night in Troy up on the levee, which is where it started 10 years ago. So there will be food trucks and bouncy houses and things for kids and grandkids. That'll start at 5 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock, we will start into that worship service. And so they do share all the churches, of all the different worship leaders and musicians that are involved. So obviously, Grace's name is up there as well as Kingdom Life. And so it'd be really fun for you guys to be able to, if you are able to, come out and just enjoy a beautiful night of worship and come together as the capital C church and just see Jesus lifted up together. So I invite you to stand if you are able. Father, we just welcome you this morning. We just welcome you. And we take our pause and we acknowledge your presence in this place this morning. As we worship this morning, we also recognize that part of our worship is the way that you reveal yourself to us. And so this morning as we sing, my heart's desire is that you would reveal in a new and a fresh way as we sing a very, very familiar song, that you would give us a freshness and revelation in how you love us. We only love because you first loved us. Inside of my ocean. He is my prize, drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes.